The first mission of CSDS is to produce critical interdisciplinary research that's relevant to contemporary development in Southeast Asia and beyond. So by interdisciplinary, it means that we will bring together both social sciences and different physical sciences to really deeply understand development in the region. The second mission of CSDS is to engage in policy processes both within individual countries but also regionally within Southeast Asia. When we engage in those policy processes, we try and bring our research as evidence to inform those processes and also sometimes work with policymakers to create the research together. The third mission of CSDS is to support and build the capacity of young researchers and public intellectuals in Southeast Asia. We do this through various means. First, through our talk program, which is the Master of Arts in International Development Studies program and a newly launched PhD program. And then also through various internships and fellowship programs that we run. Our fourth mission is to provide the public space and organize forums about development issues that are facing the region. And by doing that, we aim to bring together diverse perspectives, including the voice of communities, civil society, researchers and the government to debate these critical issues. CSDS has 6 research areas that we organize our research by. The first is resource politics. The second is rethinking regionalization. The third is human security, human rights and development. Then we also have a theme on innovation and transdisciplinary knowledge. And then we have a theme on public sphere democratization in the commons. Most recently, we just launched a 6th theme that was on forced displacement and development.
Some major events we organized were not basically research-oriented, but they were more knowledge networks. It was more oriented toward interdisciplinary learning with non-state actors, civil society people. So the Center for Social Development Studies was quite active during the 90s, inviting foreign speakers, organizing international conferences. In the 90s, the major ones were issues of participatory research and development alternatives.
As my personal belief, I believe that teaching and research must be blended together. So this is the great achievement of CSDS. CSDS produced the knowledge, the new body of knowledge for the MA and PhD program. At the same time, CSDS helped the community development through the participatory action research. So you can see that CSDS go deep into helping community, especially in the regional level. But at the same time, when we help the community, we gain good reputation back. We go wide. We produce the academic reputation in return.
The Mates and Grit program was first created way back in the early 2000s, and this program was envisioned as a program in which we would try to become an interdisciplinary program in which we pool resources from different faculties, from different departments within the Faculty of Political Science all together, and within Chula as well all together, in order to support students who are interested in international development related topics. But at the same time, we feel that it's really important for the program to have a so-called research wing in which students can be incorporated in doing a research work which are led by primary investigators or the so-called PI who can guide the students to conduct different work or different research in different areas on different topics. And that's how CSDS become part of the Mates Grit program. Because of that, it's a channel that allows students to actually be able to really work together and closely with professors in development studies as a field of studies, and at the same time to be able to use the lessons or the results from their studies that could contribute to their own formations of knowledge and so on in the long run.
CSDS has been very instrumental in bringing me people from different departments in our faculty, people from different faculties in Chula and research institutes, together with people in the policy circles, and also to link them to people who are experiencing development issues in various ways. It's engagement across sectors among people who share the concern that knowledge should be useful for sustainability.
Well, most of the research on urban studies often focus on the issue of public policy and also poverty, access to resources within the city. The contribution of my research fill the gap of the knowledge on urban study by looking at the mood and the moment and the motion of the people and also material within the city. So I think it is a kind of new contribution to the urban study, which is very few has been done in Thailand before.
My work of the CSDS is working on the issue of civil society, democracy and migration. We're looking at the foreign direct investment in Thanintayi in Myanmar, and at that time we look at the way special development zone and also the road link corridor between the Phuk Nam Ron checkpoint to the way. At that time, the role of the CSDS, we got funding from the Thailand Research Fund. And we're looking at the link between cross-border investment, conflict transformation, peace process, and also the expanding of the democracy, because the time that we did the research is before the 2015 election, so we are seeing to the period of the Myanmar political reform, and the result is also very interesting.
I am leading a team on forced displacement and development. Under this team, we have two ongoing research projects. The first one, we're looking at the contemporary issue on the COVID-19. We look at the virus, border, biopower, and migrant body in Thailand. And the second one, we do a research on contemporary displacement in Asia, where we aim to shed light to a new form of displacement due to the climate-induced disaster.
I think in the world of COVID and beyond, with the world of environmental unsustainability, with the world of uncertainties, I think political science and social science need really to see itself as a more organic part of learning in the world of disciplines and also beyond it to different systems of knowledge, so that we can feel humble as a part of a real challenge into the future.